Alright everybody, we are outside the door of the inner sanctum, the man cave, the Willy Wonka of wood shops and wood turning. This is Scott Hampton's workshop. Let's take a tour, shall we? This is a fine evening to be visiting the shop. And you can see there's an overall view of the workshop. And we're going to swing up here real quick. We're going to take a look at this and try to get this. This is one of my first wood burnings I did 22 years ago. Unfortunately, it's kind of faded now. Who knew I was supposed to put varnish on it instead of polyurethane? But it still looks pretty nice. And yes, I need my garage time, or shop time. So let's back off here a little ways, and we can take a look at my clamp rack that's on wheels. These clamps are usually used for making my rocking horses. I haven't made any for a couple years, but I plan to do some more in the near future. Here's my dust collector, also on wheels, and my water cooler, which I would not survive the summers here in Central California without it. So let's see here. One of a few toolboxes I have in my shop. It contains everything I need, plus accessories for this. This is my Shopsmith. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with a Shopsmith, but it's a combo woodworking machine. It can be a table saw, which is set up to do right now, and it can be a lathe, a drill press, a horizontal boring machine, and a disc sander. And I also have some accessories up here. The belt sander that attaches to the end, a jointer that does the same thing, and the small bandsaw. Pretty nifty stuff. And on the wall there, that is a large sliding crosscut sled for the Shopsmith. I also have the router table set up right here. So it's set up for both table sawing and routing at the moment. And now let's stand back a little bit and take this in. This is my 18-inch bandsaw. It has a 12-inch cutting depth and 18-inch diameter wheels. And as you can see behind it, that's one of my stashes of wood. All kinds of wood. Bowl turning blanks up on top, black walnut, black cherry, walnut, all kinds up there. Maybe even some maple. Alright, here's some aspen logs wrapped in cellophane. Keep the moisture in for a little while. Some spindle blanks. And down here I've got some large platter blanks, some big leaf maple burl pieces, and a very large sugar pine platter blank that's about 17 inches wide, 2 inches, 3 inches thick. And we're going to swing around right here. I got to move this chair out of the way. I was relaxing a little bit earlier. And we're going to swing around to the back side of the lathe here. And right here I've got a nice slab of curly maple from Oregon. It's been in my shop for 15 years. And I've only used it a couple of times. I cut off a couple of pieces to make some bowls, and I can't decide whether to continue to do that or make it a natural edge table. Well, it'll just go back in the corner probably for another 15 years. And above that you can see a pile of wood turnings that I've shown in the past, but there they are on my workbench. And now here's another smaller slab of curly maple. And as we come around this way, there's a large burl, big leaf maple burl from Oregon. It's been in my shop since 2004. And let's see here. Piece of mesquite from Texas. No, not really. It's down by Kern County up there in the hills. That's where that piece came from. And let's see here. Another treasure trove. Oh yeah. Look at that beautiful wood in there. Let's see how thick this piece is. Some of these pieces I will cut up. I will resaw my bandsaw and use them to make jewelry boxes. With some very nice dovetail corners on them. And in this little tub here, one of many, but this is the only one in the shop right now. These are blanks for making ornaments. Yeah, it's October. It's that time of the month and the time of the year where I got to start making those ornaments. There's probably about 25, 30 blanks in there. And I probably got like 10 more buckets like this. And I'll be probably finishing up towards the end of the month, turning this part, and then I'll start doing the finials to go on the bottom. Fun, fun, fun. And now, exciting, the back side of my lathe. Yay! And here's one look at one of my tool racks. Oh, I like trains. I do. I've got little bits and pieces of train stuff around, and a lot of other knickknacks I'll show you in a minute. But here's some of my tools here, and the 3 easy wood tools I recently won on a contest. Carl Jacobson was doing online. Lucky me, $300 worth of tools for free. What do you know? And now there's the back side of my grinder. Let's work our way down. Oh, here's another rack of tools here. I'll pull that out as I come around. And here's my mobile cart I use. I will load this up with my sandpaper, finishes, and whatnot. I can move it out of the way while I'm turning, and then when I need that kind of stuff, I'll load up what I need, take it by the lathe. Down below I've got my vacuum chuck pump, and that red bag down there has got my buffing wheels in it. Alright, let's see here. Another view of the wonderful grinder. Yes, I don't have CBN wheels, not yet, but they're on the list. We'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. And oh, there's my yard work hat, taking a snooze on top of my rack here. And this is another view. This is the front view of my tool rack here. And let's bring this around here. Some measuring tools, all that fun stuff. Here's some more tools on the other side. Yes, it's on wheels so I can roll this baby around. And now, there's the front of the lathe. It's a Laguna 1847. And I have an extension that can go on the end so I can turn up to 28 inches in diameter. As it sits, it's 18 inches. And yeah, I can turn 47 inches between centers. It's a long lathe. I wish it's a little bit shorter, but it has come in handy from time to time, having that extra length for making furniture pieces and whatnot. Alright, so here's my toolbox for my lathe. It has all the fun goodies in it. Alright, so here's some thread chasing tools, a few measuring tools, some pencils, and let's see what we got in here. More measuring tools. Yeah, my drawers are a little bit neat, but hey, at least I know where everything's at, right? And now here's the fun drawer. Here's some mini tools and several texturing tools. And I've got those Wagner tools there. I've got a small texturing and spiraling tool, an elf tool, and some wire brushes, and so on and so forth. What we got in here? Well, there's a little extra room in this drawer. I needed a deep one though to put my wood burner in. And I do enjoy doing the wood burning still, and I also make my own wood burning tips. And I'll show you how I do that in a minute. what tools I use for that. Oh, and here's the heavy drawer. Yep, there's my chuck drawers. Gotta have those chucks put somewhere. And I think this is my, what do we got in this box here? Oh yeah. Another chucking weight set there. And a blow dryer for drying various finishes, mostly milk paint that I like to put on some of my wood turnings, especially ornaments. And right down in here, what do we got? Some finishes. And, oh, yep, canisters of fire. Yep, propane canisters. I like to burn stuff too. And let's see, let's close this up here. Oh, that got stuck in there. All right, odds and ends, drill bits. Let's see, marking pins for doing texturing on spinning tops. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Bob's Big Boy and the milkshake on my big new cabinet. This is a recent addition to my shop to put some more goodies in. More ornament things here to decorate them with. And right down here I've got some wood dyes, some finishes, some sanding material, some pin making material. And let's go down here and we will have a look at this. Oh, what do we got here? Hampshire Sheen products. Look at that. Different colored waxes, the high gloss, and the original luster. How do you like that, Martin? All the way in California. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? All right. And we're going to swing around here and have a look at my new computer. Well, I got it back in July, so it's sort of not new. Sort of is new. And right here, this is my grandson's new 3D printer that he enjoys making all kinds of weird stuff on. Took a little while to get it going right, but it works now, so that's good. And here we go. This is my workbench right here. And let's see what's on the computer screen. Come on. Oh, hey, look at that. Woodturning 360 Facebook page. Oh, what do you know? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? How'd that show up there? A couple of bar stools, nice comfy wooden pillow. Ha! Wooden pillow. That's funny. And alright, let's swing around. Oh, there it is. My Hagner scroll saw. I use this to make ornaments also. And do fretwork ornaments with this. And here is my Dremel setup. Yes, I use this for engraving, texturing, and making the wood turning tips. So I can grind them nice and sharp, and it's a lot cheaper than buying them. And oh, there's my stash of new Halloween candy. Gotta keep me energized in the shop. And the new A8 or the Woodturners catalog from Craft Supplies just came the other day. Haven't had a chance to look at that. Oh, can't go without the monkey butt. Gotta have the anti-monkey butt lotion. Keep your hands nice and soft. And let's see here. Oh, let's take a look at some of the doodads I've got over here. Here's a little bit of a Hot Wheels collection. Oops. Mr. Monster, he never wants to stay standing up. And here is Woody, lost his arms, gotta make some new ones. And I've got some Hot Wheels and some old insulators off some telephone poles. Yep, all kinds of weird stuff in here. And up here, ooh, look what he got. We've got the Hulk, we've got Shrek, and we've got the polar bear looking over the workshop. And he wants to make sure everybody stays safe. And here's my wall of tools. Let me back up. And there is the wall of tools. And here's some ribbons I've won in the past at the local county craft fairs and county fairs. Pretty fun stuff. And like I said with the trains, here's my train clock. And when it hits the top of the hour, it likes to make some train noises. It's only 25 till 11 at night. Yeah, I know, it's late. So we're not going to get to hear it tonight. And here's a safe first aid kit. Always keep a first aid kit in your shop. Very smart to do. My aprons. And my rulers. Fire extinguisher over here. And I have one over there on that wall. Because you can't be too careful and safe. And I've got my overhead lights over my lathe. Keeps it nice and bright. So, I hope you enjoyed the tour. We're going to head on out back out the door. And we're going to get on with the rest of the meeting. Alright. Good night.